There was a guy looking for sparring who had a fight, and I don't even think Chris had sparred yet. And I was like, I really don't want you sparring. You haven't really done anything yet. And he's like, no, I want to spar. Come on, put me in there. You know, and the guy was another wrestler. I knew Chris was a wrestler. And I'm like, you don't even have a mouthpiece. You can't go in, you know? And we were in a real dirty gym. I mean, and there's a mouthpiece laying on a filthy, dusty, dirty floor. And he goes, I got a mouthpiece. And he walks over and he takes the mouthpiece and he puts it in his mouth. I go, I think I got a fighter. He went in and he put a hurting on this guy, and I go, holy crap, this kid is special. Always in the fight, always in the fight. Hands are always moving, chin's always down.
The wrestling mat and the boxing ring, they're two aspects of fighting. Wrestling is one of the toughest sports known to man. It's one of the oldest sports, and I love it. Boxing is very technical and another great aspect of fighting. But none of these are actual fighting. The octagon is meant for fighters. You are allowed to have every aspect of any type of art there is. There's so much I have to learn. I'm an infant in almost every one of these arts. I really am, and I'm the champ of the world.
You really do have to be an expert in wrestling, an expert in jiu-jitsu, an expert in boxing, an expert in Thai boxing. Guys are gonna get bigger, faster, stronger.
No matter where you are in the world, there's somebody that thinks they're tough, and there's someone that thinks they're tougher. And the octagon, the UFC, we're trained professional athletes that are doing this for a living, that are putting our lives on the line to learn every single aspect of martial art and become the best at it, and be able to put it together and then perform against other great athletes. It's the ultimate competition a man can put themselves through. Training is my life. It's all I've known since I'm about in second grade when I started wrestling. Leading up to the fight, I usually do 8 weeks of hard training. Now I'm training 2 or 3 times a day. If I come in here and I don't feel good, I gotta push through it. I have to make the most of my abilities and my potential now. And 1 second of me not working as hard as I possibly can in the training session is gonna set me back. My training varies so much, I can't really tell you. There's no such thing as a typical day. I had a broken hand in my last fight. I've gone to a fight with a broken rib. When you're training as hard as we train, 6 to 8 weeks of a training camp, you're gonna get injured. When I go into the fight, I want to get myself as tired as possible, knowing that the other guy's going to be a little bit more tired. I want to get myself in such good shape that no matter how hard I push myself in the fight, I know that other guy is going to be a little bit more tired. And I'm going to find that breaking point. That guy's going to break before I break. It's crazy how many times that you think, oh my God, this guy's so tough. When you're training, this guy's tough, he's not breaking.
Hard power, go through the pads. Yes, move around, hard, go. Come on, Chris. Yes, one more. Go. Beautiful.
But if you just give it a little extra second of energy, that's the extra second that it might break him, and it's over. You just do whatever you want to him.
We did sprints with bands, with a 290-pound man on the back holding me. I had to do some combinations, hard combinations with Volante. I just want to exhaust myself as much as I can every time, so this is the hard part. When I get in the cage, I'm not going to see anything I haven't seen yet, and I'm not going to feel any feelings that I haven't felt yet.
You're killing yourself, and guess what? After you kill yourself, you feel great, but your body is broken down. So you have to try to fix your body as fast as you possibly can before your next workout session. That's really the grind, is to, as annoying as it is, not taking a nap and going to take an ice bath, or getting that massage instead of playing with your kids. It's things like that, the sacrifices you have to take that might give you the edge on recovery and keep you healthy. My first fight in the UFC, I got the call on 2.5 weeks notice against a veteran in the sport who was on a 3-fight winning streak, this tattooed Italian that was a straight killer. I also happened to just fracture my rib about 2 days before that. So I remember talking to Coach Longo, and he was just basically like, you know, can you do anything? I'm like, no, but I think I could do cardio. So literally for 2.5 weeks, all I could do was cardio. I couldn't spar, couldn't wrestle, couldn't do jiu-jitsu, and somehow I had to believe I was gonna win that fight. I don't care the circumstances. I don't care that when people watch this fight, they're not gonna know and truly understand what I've been going through, and that I'm getting this fight on such short notice. I'm out of shape and I have a broken rib. I don't care. I have to go out there and win. This is my time. This is the plan that God gave me, and I got to do the best I possibly can with it. And I got to keep a positive mindset. I cannot let these negative thoughts overcome me. And that's the warrior mentality.
It's finding the right balance of knowing how to push your athlete, but you really want to push them so hard physically that I believe that leads to the spiritual.
When I fought Lyoto Machida, seeing him throw punches and almost being like it was slow motion, like, oh, you really can't do anything to me. Wow. I'm going to the 4th round, I was like, I'm breaking him, that's it. And I'm just walking forward. He can't hit me, he can't hurt me with any of his punches, is what I was started thinking. And then all of a sudden, I paid the price. He's hitting me with big shots and I'm going backwards for the first time in the fight. When I've trained as hard as I possibly can for a training camp, and I come to the end and my body's worn out and I'm tired, I know I'm ready to peak. So you have to find the middle ground of having respect and humility and realizing anything could happen anytime, but also realizing this guy can't do anything to me.